everybody, to Casual Sunday D&D. Yeah, we're too lazy and schlumpy to appear on camera, and I'm speaking mostly to myself. So yeah, we're here, but we're not going to be seen because, yeah.
Because moving again?
Well, I mean, the camera's set up. I just don't want to right now. I'm feeling kind of out of it, but not out of it enough to not play D&D.
We're all lucky that I'm wearing pants right now.
I don't consider that lucky.
Yes, you do.
But, seeing as how we're all getting up in various stages of early tomorrow, let's just get on with it. Turn it over to our DM here.
Alright, well... Last we left the group off, most of you were seated at a bar with a, to some, familiar face. Curtis had let the group know that his partner, Nixie, had been missing for a bit, and this may have ties to the Green Dragon. While Remy and Hawk went to go kind of catch up a bit. If we pick up at the bar scene, Curtis had told Goen to let him know where the Green Dragon's location was, and he'd find Nixie. Do you want to start there?
Alright. Well, that's a pretty good question. I don't know where the dragon is directly. But we got someone who knows generally where he makes his bait, where he makes his lair. Looking over to Shaden.
You're assuming what?
Well, we start. I'm assuming you've been in this lair, or at least know the places where you meet up with him.
I've met him in a place that he was residing in. I don't know if it's a lair, but place. So I would direct you that way, but I don't know where it leads to.
So that's a thing. You know, I could always just... I could ask her what her surroundings are like.
Eyes shift into him. Wait, what?
Her who?
Hmm?
Her who?
Nixie.
So you can get in contact with Nixie.
Yes, I can.
Alright. I'm gonna chop that up for stalking.
I mean... Sending, scrying, what you want. But, yeah, I mean, if you want, I can always ask her where she thinks she is. If she's got any ideas.
Well, I think that would be up to Curtis.
Yep.
Hmm. I. This is outside of my scope. I'd say it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I can always do that, and hell, if there's we've got some we've got some tools that we can use here, so. Yeah. Well, give me just a minute here, and let's see. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta draft this up.
I am certainly present to do so.
I mean, go and do what you will. What you.
Sorry, mouthful of cookie. Since Goen is drafting stuff up, we can switch over to the brothers. Hawk had just suggested doing research on his plan.
Suggested to do the research on the demolition of his plan. Because now Remy has told him that it was possibly have links to the American who had done so. That rumor that it was a planned attack. He now wants to know more.
Wait, you understood that it was a planned attack from what Remy had said? This is mostly true, yes. So, Remy doesn't think about it though.
Remy mentioned that Goen had assumed or had theories that it was a planned attack to get Remy.
Goen has a lot of things. I agree. So anyway, we will pick up. We'll pick up there.
Is that something you're willing to research with me?
I don't know how. I'm not a researcher. I barely read books. But I would like to know where it is I came from.
You don't need to. You don't need to be directly a researcher to do research. How do you think I became a researcher? By doing much research. So, it's really just hour or two is much more than one.
Well, I mean, I don't even know where to start, but I'd like to know what went on. I guess that's a whole piece of me I didn't even know existed until you showed up.
That's true. Where we start is what the textbooks have to say. We take what they say, we break it down for them into theories, talk to people, and quite frankly, seem to going towards one of those people that we need to talk about. That will give us some answers, and then we'll just go from there.
I think that I had a family in any sense of the word. So it's odd to think that I had a family in any sense of the word.
I guess that's true. We were very young. I still remember some of them.
I don't know where we started that. We being there, but we ever got a hold of him.
I definitely would like to have a conversation with you.
Remy looks concerned.
Anyways, maybe we should start heading back.
That'd be a good idea.
I will pull a hoard of books, whatever I can find in my personal library. We'll start with that, and I will give you some, and you can analyze it.
As long as it's not those fairy tales and everything, that's weird. I think I prefer the history books.
You didn't like those?
I don't understand. I've read them for long enough for someone to climb up.
Yeah, that is quite
And what
impossible.
sleeping girl is reversed with a kiss?
I mean, we can always test this theory. He has long hair. Just jump on it and see.
I wouldn't do that to Tuki.
She'd sprout spores in my lungs.
True. The point isn't them being true. The point is the smaller lessons coming from within the story. That people don't like being marked in towers.
Oh yeah, I know about people not wanting to be locked anywhere. Remy's just giving you this look. This is dead serious. Doesn't understand, but you're starting to get annoying look.
I do understand your frustration. I do like facts as well. Maybe someday I can show you a fairy tale that is more of a relation for you.
Maybe, but history books is a good idea.
Well, we could start there. There are frankly no fantasy or folklore for our clan, so history it is.
Shrugs. Go in. Are you ready while those two make their way back?
Yes I am, and I'm trying to figure a...
Oh, Patrick, you're so cute.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, okay, I see what you're going on. Background music. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll just turn that off for now then. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Solving a technical issue.
Fine.
So yeah, I will I will dial up Nixie.
God.
Yeah, I don't use this much, but it's fun.
Can't wait to see what you've said to her.
Alright, the message is as follows. Hey, it's going. Heard you ran into a bit of trouble and was wondering if you knew your location and if there are trees nearby.
Hey.
Hey. Kind of like Joker. Kind of like Heath Ledger Joker. Hey. Sup.
There's a word limit on her response.
Roughly 25.
Okay.
Let's hope that less than 10 of them are filled with expletives.
Hold on. I need to pull up the map. Sorry, guys. You guys should get a DM that preps.
I'll let you know when I become one.
That's what I was telling you about.
Yeah, but it's from Wish.
Oh, I know.
Over the weekend is like the most prepping I've ever done on a D&D anything.
And it's going to be for a hilarious one-shot. That's nice.
I don't anticipate it'll be a one shot, but short term.
It's quote unquote one shot.
That direction is north. I barely have a brain about me.
But I am excited about this idea. I think it should be fun. Get to play around with level 20.
Yeah, I'm all for that. That's we it might be a while till we can earn our way there, but damn it, we're gonna play it. There are some fun and psychotic things that I'm thinking of.
Well, Jess has made a firebug, and that's the only one that's actually made that I'm aware of so far.
Oh boy, I'm not surprised.
Alright, so I've got a response for you.
Oh god. Fuck you, you fucking
Well, this isn't the Thought Express.
I'm not a thought.
But are you not?
Hawk is more of a thought.
No, that's just a lie. It's not canon.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Anyway, your response. Oh
Yes.
god, the pervert. Fuck. Most of the world has trees. Why the asinine question? Northern mountains in Aberrin, a week's travel from Rolkin.
So I will share this with everybody. Good to know she remembers me.
She remembers you, pervert.
So, Aberrin in Rolkin?
I will put a map in Discord.
Well, it's not going to help.
It's not gonna help what?
It's not going to help these people.
I will put a picture up. Give me 1 second. Where did I save that? That was not a good idea. I mean, at least I knew some general things like where Nixie was. I'm not totally unprepared.
Yay. I'm glad you're not totally unprepared.
It's loading. You guys will get a picture soon.
Okay, that's fine.
I see picture, I think.
Okay, it is in Roll20.
Oh, nice.
I don't see shit. Hold up. Oh, hey.
So you guys are at that port town where the boat is. And up where that arrow is pointing is generally where Nixie is. It was mostly supposed to be pointing at that mountain right there.
Is that supposed to be the path you have to take as well? Because, like, it looks like
No.
you go a little bit more to the right and not go through mountains.
I mean, yeah, there's an easier path than that.
But if you guys take a boat.
No, we don't need no boat.
Go find your pirates again.
Yeah, but they're too far south.
That is true.
Well, she's as pleasant as ever. Guess I left quite the impression on the pair of you.
I guess.
So how is Remy these days?
Doing alright-ish, except, last week or so spent half their day as a fox.
As you mentioned that, the door will open to the bar and in will come the brothers.
You have yet to introduce me to your friend. He'll gesture towards. What is Curtis again?
What?
What race is Curtis?
Big.
Human?
Human.
He's a big.
Remy shrugs because Remy doesn't know.
Not a friend of yours, then?
Remy doesn't remember. That's why just shrugs, stares, looks at going.
So this is what you were talking to Remy about, right? Not us as a whole.
No, that was mentioned as they were walking in towards just Remy.
Okay, I just wanted to know what I was in on or not.
Yeah, no, nobody was in on that.
Okay.
Then I guess Hawk will walk up to the table. Hope we haven't missed anything fun.
No, I got called a pervert.
But is it a lie?
It depends on who you ask, I guess.
Very true.
I don't know how good a response I'll get, but I'll look over to. I'll kind of sweep my glance over Avera, Remy, Miku, just like give a shrug, just kind of like. Well.
Remy will turn bright red and Navera will smirk, but Miku looks just content to sit there.
See?
He has no idea what you're talking about.
See? Not a single yes amongst them. I'm fine.
Hawk will smile and look over towards Curtis, who I don't know is Curtis yet. And who might you be?
Me?
Yeah?
Oh, friend of Gowan's from, well, I mean, we did a job together, and that's the job where we released the little one there.
Aw, he called me friend.
Aw, how sweet. At least you have one of those.
Oh, that was in character. Your smarminess, I don't know about, but
Oh, I'm out of character.
no, in character, he's like, "Aw, he called me friend."
Oh. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Hawk, Remy's older brother.
Right, pleasure to meet you.
Just a coincidence running into everybody, or?
I was kind of hoping they would be hanging around here, but only half the old crew is about.
Only half. Who are the other members?
Well, there's this. I don't know. It's hard to put a finger on who or what she was, but there's this girl named Nixie who liked to wander off a lot.
Druid.
She was a druid.
She's a druid.
She's a druid. Okay, to be fair, I didn't see her in operation all that much, therefore couldn't really.
It's because she was letting you guys handle things.
Because
She was there to get paid.
She was invisible half the time, so I didn't see a hell what she did.
Yeah, we've been working together since then, doing odd jobs around the area. Until recently, obviously.
Yeah. And then there was this fish guy who just kind of ran off after the job, and I hadn't seen him since, but...
Out of character, I'm sure he was wonderful.
Nah, he was annoying, and he was the real pervert of the group.
I disagree.
He was in denial of his bondage tendencies.
That
Kept
is probably
throwing
true.
nets at Remy there. It was different.
Yeah, he kept trying to drag people up in nets.
I don't know what
Nixie
in
got
character
uncomfortable.
Well, if they're not with you anymore, or
Well, apparently Nixie's in a spot of trouble. Seems like got captured by a green dragon. That gives you any thoughts about what the is going on around here?
He stiffens a little and tried not to look over to Shaden.
Chuki pushes into Shaden more.
Yeah, Shaden's got a tight grip on Tuki. All of this is freaking her out. She's just stony-faced and dark-eyed.
Oh, well. We had an excellent exchange with the Green Dragon a little while ago. I mean...
Did we actually get in contact with the Green Dragon, or was it just the Demon Lord that we pissed off?
Well, I mean, right after pissing off the Demon Lord, you guys decided to steal from a Green Dragon. It was great.
We stole from the demon, not the Green Dragon.
You stole the Green Dragon's servant.
I didn't steal nothing. Look, I can put him in contact with management, and he can take it up with him. How about that?
Oh,
All right.
here we
Go
are.
ahead. Go for that.
Look, I can give. Look, I know the person who aggrieved you. Take it up with him.
Anyway, moving on.
So Nixie has been captured by supposedly Green Dragon.
Yep.
It's possible at this point. I mean, he made the call, so guess that kind of.
Well, lucky for you, we tend to be a rather excellent rescue crew. Smiles over to both Olivia and Nylan.
Nylan will give you a smirk with absolutely no humor, not at all pleased to be reminded that he needed rescued. Olivia, on the other hand, just nods in agreement. Yes, this is true.
Hawk does one of those like, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, Nylan looks like he's gonna make you pay for that later.
Oh, is he?
Insert butt slapping gif.
You know, it's the other way around.
All right, you know what? I will send another one because I can.
All right.
So just say Curtis is looking for you. I ask so we can mount a rescue party. Are there any large trees that you can see nearby?
Oh wow.
Bitch, don't
Well,
make me go
that's-
looking.
Well, that's handy information to have later. It doesn't really help us right now.
No, that's handy information for us to have right now. That could probably be acted upon tomorrow when Tukey picks up scrying.
Specifically, Chugi needs to pick up scrying? Is that because it's a true location?
Well, I mean, if somebody has scrying right now, that would be you've got that prepared.
It's a domain spell.
It is. Well, you know what? That means we can. That means we can have Tukey scry on things.
So Hawk can, like,
It's
transfer pretty much to Chugi?
it's gonna require a bit of tomfuckery, but we can make it work.
Perfect.
All right. She'll have a response for you. Dipping in
off.
sarcasm.
Good to know.
There are plenty of trees that'll fit your ego through them, don't worry. I'm being watched. This is not safe. I'm looking for Vamir.
Which was
And
the
she's
sarcastic
looking for Vamir. All right, I'll reiterate all that to everyone. Just, I mean, of course there are saplings everywhere. I mean, that's just fine. But
Even the Whopping Willow was a little bit too tiny, wasn't it?
that thing was huge, man. I could fit like 18 of my egos in there.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I mispronounced that. Your accents are weird. I keep calling them egos.
Egos!
Now I want waffles.
Oh my
It's a foreign breakfast. Don't even worry about it.
Why? Why are you this person?
Because this is my character. I can't help
So you give that message out to the group
Yeah.
that you're sitting with.
Well, if you'd like help finding Nixie, I can scrying. Use scrying.
Use scrying.
I just need to see the tree to make it work. So if there's a way that I can see it through your scrying, I don't know how it works. I've never used.
Scrying is generally a personal thing. If you had like a crystal ball or something, that would be a thing. Or a specially prepared, like, scrying mirror.
I think actually Shaden has something that might help.
I was gonna say we just came from a magical university that Hawk used to work in, and he has a bag of holding that goes directly there. Quite possible that he has that.
You have a bag of holding that goes in there, so somebody puts it up thing in a trunk and you can pull it out.
How do you think we get all those books?
Teleportation circle.
Nope, bag of holding into the library.
Well, bag of holding, and then you go through the teleportation circle. That's how I would do it. You asked.
Okay, never mind.
Didn't.
You asked. How do you think I do it?
Tuki needs to see the tree to make this work.
Hmm?
Where we're at is Tuki needs to see the tree to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I suggest we have Tuki use a scribe basically on Nixie, sees a tree there, boom. Tree stride right there.
Scrying would let her see through Nixie's eyes.
No, but it'll let her see the area around Nixie.
How much of an area around Nixie?
If Nixie is probably within eyesight of a tree, like maybe 100 feet or so.
Don't take offense that I'm fact checking you.
It's nebulous, is what it is, because you can see the creature, and if they're around a tree, it's kind of like looking into a camera pointed at them.
We just did this with Nylon. That's how he knew that what we used for Nylon?
To scry on Island? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. This makes sense. It creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target where you can hear and see everything going on.
Yep.
Okay.
So, we get that. Tuki sees a tree. We can pop to the tree.
Tuki, can you do scrying?
She'd have to have it prepared, but druids do get scrying.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that we weren't still on the how do we get Hawk to see, or Tuki to see what Hawk sees.
Well, that's easy. That is actually one of the easiest things. We've got me, who has the ability to do such things through my Ring of Spell Story.
Through what?
Through the Ring of Spell Story. You basically cast scrying into the ring. You're basically putting a charge of that in there. We have Tuki cast through that ring. I mean, technically, I could at that point do the scrying. And in theory, Tuki could put a tree stride into the ring, and I could do it.
Teleport via plants is the spell.
Yeah, I keep messing that up. And then once you do tree stride, I'm going to call it...
Transport.
Yeah. What, because scrying is level 5. And so, your transport is what level?
Level 6 is the or transport. Yeah.
Transport is 6. Okay. So, if we wanted to do it that way, because out of all of us, I've got the best. I've got the only direct knowledge of Nixie, which would mean if she tries to resist, I would have the best.
It'd be much more accurate that way.
Yeah, like I would have the best chance of overcoming her resistance if she's resisting.
Well, whatever you think would be best, Gowan. I trust you.
Shane will roll her eyes.
That is the most amazing mistake you ever made.
Yuki has made it abundantly clear that she views everyone in this party as her family.
Yep.
Shane just doesn't agree.
Fuck. Okay. So yeah, we would basically we would need to give the ring to. Basically, if we wanted to do this now, I would have to have scrying in the ring and being handed over to Chuki, because the ring this 5th edition rings can only carry 5 levels of spells, as opposed to 3rd edition, which could carry 10. So.
Can you pause for a second?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up, Doge. You don't know. I may agree, but you don't know. Trusting Gowan is not always a mistake. It just leads to interesting things going on, like campaigns.
Yeah.
But at the very least, you can be certain of one thing: with Gowan around, you will always be in OSHA compliance.
Because that's what we need.
Yep. Hey, we got to keep a safe working environment. I don't have a harem. How dare. I have an army. There's a difference.
Sorry, I was dying.
Okay, you're alive again now?
Yes.
Okay,
for
good.
at least another 2 minutes before this one dies.
You have batteries, man.
Story of my fucking life.
Yeah. So, all right. This is all well and good. We've got a plan that we can get that we can get to her. This is good. Haha. And we can have Tuki. We can also have you. We can have you hold on to a ring that Nixie had.
A ring? What?
Yep, we still have the ring that Nixie passed off. That'll help give us an edge on finding her. Looking over to Remy.
Remy's toying with the ring that's fitted on their thumb.
So we have access to that. Now I can send one more message. And hope that she, doesn't smart off too much, and that she'll be willing to let us in here. So I don't know if you're up and ready to head out kind of ASAP there, Curtis.
I mean, the sooner the better. If you think we can get there today, let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, if we can find it, if we can actually target onto her and get a tree, that'll be good. Otherwise, it might be like a day-ish till we can catch up with her. But if she's looking for, if her mission is to find who she's looking for, we're looking for that guy too. He's got some answering to do for things. So it's in everyone's interest that we all clump together and rock on up for this.
Who is she looking for?
Okay, the dude named Vamir has got a couple of things. He was the one who was in charge of the mansion that we were inspecting. Also happens to be her brother. What?
I'm pretty sure that was Chuki
That was
asking.
so Tukey.
It was, but it's fine.
Wait, who was Vamir?
No, Tuki asked who was she looking for because I was under the impression that she hadn't heard the name Vamir yet. That was only in your head.
No, I said that. I explained that to everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm repeating word for word what she said, insults included.
okay.
Fucking pervert.
Yeah, hey, you know what? In the interest of fairness, I've got to, parrot what she says. So that explanation is for Curtis's.
Okay, works for me. But if that was the case and you are broadcasting everything, then Tuki's definitely on board plan. Let's go do this right the fuck.
I thought so.
Yes. We have some questions for the second target in questioning. You'll eye Remy.
Remy just looks rather upset with any thought of the idea of going anywhere near this person.
So are you sending another message to her to let her know this is incoming, or are we doing it, or what's?
We're gonna be doing it here, but yeah, I'm drafting up a message that
Okay.
hopefully she'll, not be totally buggy on.
All right, fantastic. Well, you do that. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's on pause then, Sam. It's a wondrous uncommon item. I don't know how much that is.
Uncommon?
Wondrous, uncommon.
Wondrous doesn't matter. Uncommon is, I believe, 5. Wait, common, uncommon. Common, I think an uncommon would be upwards of maybe 1,000.
1,000? Okay. So Sam, just between 5 and 500 and 1,000.
Yeah, I think Quinn's double checking.
Yeah, I'm double checking real quick. Because I would hate to give you bad numbers in this. Uncommon is 100 to 500.
Okay. I'll let you determine based on that what you would like it to be.
Let me reread what the item does.
Okay. I know we're not going to do an official shop in game, but I'm going to have Hawk leave
No,
as a
but
thing.
at the end of the last game, I did tell you guys if there were things that you wanted to buy in this town to
Yeah,
get
there
that
was
to me.
there was a grace of an hour or two to
Oh, okay.
to shop. Yeah, we had the unofficial shopping
We
trip.
talked right over it though, so I think it was missed.
I thought it was going to be just we were going to the bar and then before we bed down, then it was going to be then. But
No. I don't. Either way, my intention was for you guys to kind of do the shopping off game and just send me what you wanted to get for approval and then remove the money from your character sheet. Because there's so much going on, I didn't really want to bog us down with the shopping episode.
It would be fair that we could have all like, okay, we're here. This is a good place to shop. I know a place. We go there. We do our shopping, which means I can help out with negotiating roles. I can haggle them. Haggle.
Hawk's just going to make his way over.
900 gold pieces.
For something that had a max value of 500. Oh, we need to haggle that shit down.
Wait, I thought it was between 500.
No, it
and
was
1,000.
100 and 500 for an uncommon.
Okay, so only up to 500?
Yeah.
Okay, then definitely max value of 500.
I kind of thought it would be because it is kind of a.
Yeah, and looking at what it would do for you, like, I definitely think you should have to pay top.
What is it? What is this?
It is the.
Headband of intellect. I saw that much, but
Yeah.
But I
It
don't
puts
recall what it does.
My ASI for intelligence up to 19 as long as I'm wearing the headband.
So that gives you what, a point?
No, I only have a 15.
Fuck.
I know. And,
I honestly thought it was a lot higher.
I keep thinking the same thing, but
That's kind of how I keep thinking Arime is a wise character and she's not. Because she should be.
I mean, I could I could try and quickly haggle that down for you.
no, you're fine.
I would.
If you want to throw a roll down, I'll let you throw a roll down.
I don't want you to spend more than you have to. To be fair.
Okay, throw a roll.
Hmm.
You gave this option. I'd like to remind you this.
That would be a persuasion. Would be a 28. So I'm negotiating for our shopping spree.
For the entire shopping
Look,
spree? No,
I'm the one
for
who
one
I'm the
item.
one who I can say that I dragged in a lot of coin to this place. I dropped a hot ton on you the last time I was here.
That is true.
When I show up, you know I got some bling and the means and the will to spend. You cut us down, we'll get a lot of shit off you.
He'll drop it to 450.
That's still 50 more in your pocket, man. Maybe he'll shave off a little off of everything we're buying, and that'll add up to savings, and I'm happy with it. He's a shrewd
Is there
businessman.
anything that I can buy for either Eulipia and or Nylan?
Maybe.
Eulifia might need that one of those headbands too, depending.
I know Eulipia doesn't have a lot, so.
I just
She
don't know.
doesn't have wisdom. She has no common sense, but she's very intelligent.
Oh, I don't know where it's at. The 19 is pretty good. So
Oh, I can add this now. Is that something I have to drag on, or do I just?
Her intelligence is a 20.
okay, I don't know.
Ah.
I don't know. You roll kind of poorly sometimes, so I don't know.
Wow!
You're the one who complains about it, not me.
Nylan, on the other hand, might be a little bit expensive.
That's fine. I got some dough for my boy.
Because he's a thing that needs things to do things.
He's a what?
He's an artificer. An alchemist, to be specific. So, he needs things to do things.
Well, what can I get for you?
That is something we may have to talk off.
I know, that's just me
Because-
asking him in store so that we can go off and do that.
Yeah, he may take you to apothecaries and
Eulipia.
definitely refill on anything he needs.
Eulipia. And Aveli, if you think there's anything that Eulipia needs, please let me know. This is now the time.
Aveli is so exhausted from the hell Goen's putting her through every night that, yeah, you're not even gonna get a jab for that one.
You know, I'm just saying, I never know when she's practically licking my ear, okay?
Fair. But no, she's exhausted because Goen's been working her to the bone.
Now, what kind of job was that going to be, though? I mean, like, if you think Eulipia needs something, let me know. Daddy got this.
Call yourself daddy and I will remove you
You're gonna remove me.
from life.
What, you don't want to call Hawk daddy?
No.
Okay. I've got it.
I didn't know that these could be turned blue. That's very interesting.
No, blue means that it's an altered stat.
Okay. Can we please make this more, like, fashionably altered for Hawk's benefit?
It's still gonna be a gem hanging down into your forehead.
It's what?
No, you still have to have like a gem hanging on your forehead. Otherwise it can be altered.
I was thinking about doing something like that, just like a gem, like a pink gem.
Okay. It has to still be hanging from somewhere.
Hair clippies?
Hair clip piece.
No, I just don't like the thing going down the middle.
You can get earrings.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Concern.
I missed what you were. What?
Because they're earrings, and then a chain, and then the gem.
Seems pretty legit to me.
Maybe I'll draw something up to see if you approve of my design.
Yeah, we can definitely go that route.
At this point, he's not taking it off because a 19 feels nice.
Mm. My mind is expanded.
Now I can finally do something for Tuki's book.
I don't know if Fluffy's back yet or not.
I don't think so.
Holy shit balls. That is absolutely insane. A place in the country that's 75 cents a gallon for gas?
Wisconsin.
Well,
Fuck,
Wisconsin.
I am back, and I had apparently forgot to unmute my mic. So, what's up?
Oh, just making sure that you're there. Oh my god.
So, Fluffy's back, so we were just discussing the fact that you guys are pretty much doing the shopping off game time and just sending me what you want to get and then removing the money from your stores.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh. Yes.
I have an item that I want.
You can message me and we will
You
talk about it
don't
because
care.
we are not doing a shopping session.
Nothing.
Please don't make me say it again. I feel like everybody's mother.
I believe that. You deserve that.
I know I did. I did deserve that.
Throwing all the cookies.
Teach me to be an asshole. Anyway, so you have another message?
Yes, I do, in fact. Okay, so we're looking for him too. So let us join up with you and we'll get this done quickly. I've got a crew that's real boss.
Oh, shuck, you just saying that.
You'll get a quick and very short message back. You guys don't need to get in my business.
Can you send the one more too damn bad, bitch?
That will be repeated. This sounds like someone else I know.
Oh yeah, does it?
I'm looking right at her.
You want to fight? I'll take your ass outside and we will fight.
Can you use the
Oh,
window?
you know what? You know what? Fine, Shaden. Out by the flagpole after school. When is after school, Hawk? Is it after school?
It's 3:45.
Is it after school now?
We're in a bar. What do you think?
The bar's open all day. Is it after school yet?
Yes, it's after school. Go to the flagpole while I get the principal, Nyland.
Wait.
Do something about this.
Nyland's the principal in this scenario?
He
Okay.
is.
Why are we
Are
suddenly
you a
in
secretary
a high school
then?
anime?
Yes.
Oh my god, is Eulifia the
Teacher's
the
pet.
librarian?
No, I think it's Olivia's the secretary.
No,
I'm the
you
librarian.
already said that you were the
No!
secretary. Eulifia is the librarian.
No!
Tuki is the hot nurse.
No! Okay, yes.
Shaden is in charge of PE. She's the gym teacher.
So she's the butch lesbian.
Pretty much.
Butch.
I mean,
Guys.
Avera sucks ed.
No, she's definitely. Well, let's see. Who normally does the health classes? I forgot.
In my high school, the PE teacher.
PE teacher. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Super
what I was
awkward.
thinking.
That's still fine. I don't know where you're fitting into this school.
Avera?
Yeah.
Avera's the delinquent who's probably seducing.
Oh
kids
yeah, she's the
by-
one. She's the one who smokes. Who smokes under the bleachers.
So the math
She's the
teacher.
one who seduces the teachers.
So the math teacher.
Oh wait, or the. Well, no, we get it. She probably would be a student.
She's the
Can I be in charge of
She's
woodshop?
like the super senior.
Can I be like the arts and crafts teacher?
I don't know about that. You can
Like
be,
metal. I'm the guy running. We're in one of those fancy schools where I'm running the auto shop.
Aren't you part bard? So wouldn't music teacher be a good?
I
So
don't really play instruments.
Goen is going to be a music teacher,
I'm the
computer teacher,
I'm the
and
designated.
woodshop.
No. Here's the thing. I'm the designated substitute teacher. I fill in for whoever
Yes.
needs it.
This is awful but perfect.
You
All
guys
right.
fuck shit up.
Anyway, so to the group, go and let you all know that Nixie is refusing your help.
Oh, and I did go that little segue. That is totally in character.
Oh my god.
This is who I am as a person.
I'm just staring at you like, do you know what the school is?
You know what a school is.
Does he though?
I hope so.
Does he?
Either that, I hope so, man. Jeez. Thought we just came from one, but I don't know. I could have been tripping balls.
Shaden will look annoyed by the response.
Still no.
So
Look, you got over it. You learned to be a team player.
So, what's up, Fluffy?
she's refusing our help.
Yeah, she doesn't want us involved, which is, really, honestly, too bad for her.
I usually like to try and be polite towards others' feelings, but we have a greater goal. And she just so happens to be there, and we just may so happen to bump into her.
No, I mean, I'll you guys know what I have said to her and what I've gotten back. So yeah, I was polite.
Now, I know
That was
Hawk is
nice.
not fluent in sarcasm, but that was all sarcastic.
Okay. Bless you. So yeah, we sent the message. We tried to be polite, and now we're doing this our way. She had the chance to get on board. Curtis can spank her for it later.
What? Anyway,
So, yeah, I will empty out the ring, which I had, alter self and counterspell in, so I don't have that in there right now. Hawk will have to put scrying in. Tap. Good. No, you don't have to hold the ring. You just have to put it in there. You just have to touch it and put it in there. And I get called the pervert. And then I hand it to Tuki, who then can cast scrying using...
Wait, why am I... What am I casting?
You are basically spending a spell slot for Scry.
And putting it in the ring.
Putting it in the
Give
ring.
it to Tuki.
To put it in the ring, and the ring will be passed to Tuki.
Okay.
Who will then be able to use scrying, and we will... I will use minor illusion to change Shaden's appearance into that of Nixie. Just kind of mask that over as a thing.
Okay, that's fucking perfect.
Alright, and this is the person you're looking for. To give more familiarity to help the scrying.
Yeah.
Sorry, the boob size will go away later.
I mean, that is quite the increase.
That is. About the same height, though. That's why I chose.
Sorry, Tuki.
I have no worries.
Shaden is perfect in her eyes. It's fine. So basically, the save is at a -2 on Nixie's part.
Well, were we also going to hand over the invisibility ring so she could have a possession?
That's where the -2 is coming from.
Okay.
So Remy hands over the...
Just hands it over to basically focus on as someone who had owned the ring as a possession. I mean, Curtis, you don't happen to have, like, I don't know, a lock of her hair somewhere or something like that? A spare finger that you needed to reattach to or something?
Wow.
I'll just looks over.
No.
I'll just check it. You know, I have to ask just in case, you know.
I mean, no. Nixie would have had all her shit on her when she got yeeted, so...
I mean, they were hanging out all this time. Chances are he's probably got some of her hair on his clothing somewhere, but no.
Let's comb out your hair and see if anything blue... let's comb out your beard and see if anything blue turns up.
She had black hair.
Whatever.
Where did blue come from?
Because blue was her color scheme.
Alright, so, you guys are casting this and Nixie has a -2 to her save.
Is this something
Correct.
we should really be doing in the middle of a bar?
Oh, totally. It's fine.
Nobody's paying attention to you guys. The bar's busy.
Yeah.
You guys are just another
Who's,
group of adventurer. As long as you don't start bar fights.
You're casting, so...
Okay, 17 then.
Jesus.
Which for her is going to be a 19 because she got a -2, correct?
Yep, that's correct. Target DC is
What
19.
is it? What save is it?
Looks like it is a wisdom. Yeah, wisdom save.
Shit, she's a druid.
She is a druid.
Yeah, well, still, it's a 19, which is pretty
So
rough.
she's got to get a 14 to meet it.
We still got a roughly 75% chance of this working. Did you roll a 2?
It's a wisdom.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah!
It's a wisdom, but not with Quinn's dice.
This is also true. This is something I am actively doing to instigate tomfuckery to another person. Therefore, my luck carries over.
So yeah, she will fail her save.
Cool. Then there's just like a little floating invisible camera following her around.
Yep. We have 10 minutes for Tuki to spot a viable tree.
Alright, well, you will find yourself hovering above a cloaked figure who is climbing up a steep incline that is indeed surrounded by trees. This mountain seems to be covered in them. And You will spot one that is questionably sizable enough for the group of you to get through, as most of these trees are on the thin and tall side.
But we found one.
Questionably so, yeah. I mean, you're pretty sure that'll work.
Tuki would know.
Tuki, you want to roll nature or an insight or a measurement?
Or measurement?
Can
Just
you
roll a
measure with your
percentile.
eyes? How well can you measure?
Tuki, you can do this. You got this shit. I am definitely putting an inspiration
Well,
onto this.
Was nature
Kinda
or
same.
insight is what I heard. Is insight really? Because one of my skills are good, the other one is not.
Fail.
Probably would be nature, I would think.
Yeah, probably nature.
I gave
Shit.
guidance.
I know, it's shit.
So, Hawk's giving guidance, Gowen's giving
Inspiration.
inspiration.
I mean, I don't have enhance ability, but we would do that too if we had it. But yeah.
Don't.
See, that's the problem. All right, now we need a D4.
I
What's
rolled.
the insight?
I rolled
He
you
rolled
a.
D4.
I rolled you a 7.
So 13.
13 for a tree.
You are 80% sure that even Curtis would fit through this tree. Might have to go sideways and think thin, but he could make it through.
Okay.
Let's just word this another way. On a tree from 1 to Runa, how beefy is this tree?
Man, this
Definitely not Runa.
this tree is not Runa thick.
Runa is thick.
Like a 7 or like an 8?
Day 48 of quarantine. Runa's tree is making me act up.
I can find a really inappropriate meme for that, by the way.
All right. Well, I guess once Tuki snaps back and well, I found one and I think it'll work. Seem.
All right. Well, hey, you got it. We got it. I will take my ring back and promptly spend the spells necessary to fill it with my standbys. So it now has. I used my pact to put counterspell in, and yeah. Ooh. You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna hold on to that. I don't need alter self on standby. I'll just take a 5th level counterspell on tap. That's a good idea.
Ugh, make me want to jump off a bridge.
Not yet. I won't let you.
I'd like to see you stop me.
We got D&D to play first.
When you finish at least one campaign, then you will be slightly allowed to go towards the bridge.
One step.
Wait.
Every time we finish a bridge, you get to make one step towards. Every time we finish a campaign, you can make one step towards the bridge.
All right then.
It's like Hangman.
All right then. You'll never let me finish some of these though.
No, I won't.
Exactly. Just want to know where we're going? NPC Garden!
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, so you put your ring back on. Remy will look between you and Tuki to be like, "Do I get the ring back?"
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, Tuki will hand it back to her.
All right.
You definitely get the ring back.
Are we leaving right away? Or
I mean, she's on the move, according to. I imagine Tuki has informed us what's going on.
Was I able to, like, if we needed to take a bit to rest and regather supplies and whatnot before heading out, was I able to kind of figure out which direction she's going? So we, at least if she's got a head start, we know which.
She was going up the mountain.
I think that works for me.
Yeah, that's a direction.
So yeah, then Tuki will mention that she's heading up the mountain. So if we need to take a few minutes to prepare before heading out, we can go whenever everyone's.
I mean, I've got enough juice to handle whatever comes our way. I think. I'm a little tapped from texting, but everybody else is relatively fresh, so we can do pretty well there. That's my thing. Is like, we need to jump on this immediately.
I mean, Shaden's down to do whatever Tuki wants to do because she doesn't like any of this.
Huck will turn towards Nylan and Ulithia. Are you two well enough to go?
Ulithia will be eager and, of course, always willing to do as Hawk wishes.
See?
Giggity!
Well,
Always.
Nylan will give you a half-hearted shrug. Yeah, I'm here to protect you, so whenever you want to move out.
Nah.
That your character.
Yep.
Huck will just blush. I have to bring
Nylan
in my
looks
sarcastic
pissed.
comments really quick. What?
Nylan looks
Actually-
pissed at Goen's comment.
Yeah?
I forget. Had Tuki pinged a tree around here? Because I know we walked here, or we drove here.
Yes,
So-
we
That was
did.
the first thing we did when you guys got in here because
Okay.
Goen was adamant about it.
Yeah, that is absolutely step one is find Tuki checkpoints. It's like think of it. It's like Diablo. The first thing you do is look for the waypoints. Fuck everything else. Get to the waypoint.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
pulling in all my sarcastic comments towards that, though. And he's just gonna look over to Go and completely blush. I don't know what you mean by that.
I think it's just sweet that he wants to protect you. That is adorable. I also laugh because I know that you can more than more than most people would assume hold your own. I've seen you in a fight, man. You can take care of yourself, but it's good to know that you got other people looking out for you.
He has a slow motion blushing that they have in anime where he just slowly turns away and then his hands just slowly come over his face. But you can still see the blushing around his face because he can't cover his ears. So
Yeah, no, that's impossible. That's a genetic trait, I think.
he's just gonna try and hide it, and it's not gonna go well for him.
Alright, so we have our waypoints. Are you guys going to head out now then?
I think we probably need to, unless somebody absolutely has to take a break. We can meet up with her and then break then if we need to.
Well, hang on. The one bit of information that might make us want to wait a bit and make sure everyone's 100% good to go is our suspicion is she's been taken by a dragon. We might have to fight a dragon.
Is this from Tuki?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
So you think that she might be on the run?
I don't know, but our intel suggests she was taken by a dragon, and if we're going to find her, it's fairly good judgment to assume we're gonna run into the dragon.
Let me give a little bit of insight here. He likes to torment things, so even if she's on the run and he knows about it and he might be waiting for us to show up, he's not gonna jump in too quickly.
Good, that'd be dumb of him.
Rolls her eyes at Goen. Pompous fool.
I've been called worse. There was this one time they told me I was late for dinner. It was terrible.
I think that's an excellent warning. Thank you, Shaden. We will consider that as long as we have Nixie in our hands, and our group, she'll be fine.
Not suggestive, but also true.
Hawk goes back to face covered blush.
Well, there's one other bit of information. I can only do this once per day, so once we get there, we're there until we deal with whatever the problem.
That's fine. I've got it. I've got our mobile base ready to pop up if we need.
And she said she was going after Vamir, so
Yeah, it's
more
the
than likely we're headed in the same direction. There won't be much coming back too soon.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that we're here for is shopping. This is a shopping hub. So, at that point, we've got the ability to come back here as we need for the most part. So, yeah, we can deal with whatever is there because, if we've got a minute to hide out, we've got ourselves a place to stay.
All right, well, both of me are all set to go whenever.
Both of you.
I like it when you talk dirty to me like that. All right, well, finish your drinks, gents.
Mostly surrounded by ladies, but okay.
I don't even know what was going on there, but sure. Either, any, or. Yeah. Empty your cups. We're taking ourselves a little trip here. Boy, is she gonna be surprised.
Piss the fuck off.
That's fine. She's. I'm just gonna also note that you passed the cookies and still didn't pick them up. Twice.
I am not your maid.
That's how everything stays on the ground in this house.
Oh, boy. But, yeah. I don't remember her being happy with me at any given point, so I'm not too concerned with it.
I mean, you guys were fine until you start threatening to put her on a leash.
If she stuck around and not wandered around in a place full of things that wanted to kill us, yeah,
She was invisible.
Right.
The leash is still not a bad idea.
I do have a net in my bag.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God. Something just walked over my grave.
Alright, so you guys go to the Tukey checkpoint.
Yep. Tukey tree.
You guys are all prepped and ready to go.
God, if this thing could fit the Viking through, I would start with that. Just come out of there like the but no.
No.
But no.
Passing through single file, Tukey last, so of course Shaden is closest to Tukey as possible. Who's going
I
first?
assume Curtis is going first.
Alright, Curtis first, and after him,
Hawk second.
Hawk and his harem.
It's canon now. You can't even say
It's not canon.
it's canon now.
Not canon until it's said in game.
No. We know what happened.
And then Goen and his harem.
I haven't slept with any of mine.
You don't have to.
Great. I'd like to say if I put my mind to it, I'd be more effective than your typical anime harem protagonist, but okay.
Before passing through the tree, Shaden will give Tukey a quick kiss.
Do I get any?
You're going through with your group.
That's what I meant.
Well, Shaden has to leave Tuki behind.
No,
So,
For half a
it's
fucking second.
it's literally everyone can go through on that turn. Technically, Tuki doesn't have to be last. I don't think.
Well, I think it closes once I go through, so everybody kind of
Yeah.
needs to go through, and then I go through last. But it's really only in the scope of like 6 seconds.
Yeah, so everybody just dashes through.
Shaden is paranoid as fuck because the dragon came up. So.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Alright. But Tuki, you make it through safely. And you now are all in the deep greens of a mountainside.
Cool.
This looks familiar to you, Tuki, and you know that you saw the hooded figure going up. You all can roll perception checks.
Ha ha ha! Yeah.
You know, I hope you get like a negative 500.
So that means that it basically it's in computing like an overflow error. I get so high that it circles all the way back around. 27.
Sorry, my computer's dead.
You've got your plug right over there, isn't it?
Well, is that my plug?
It's right freaking there.
I didn't know that was my plug.
You always leave your computer plugs in my room. I don't know why this is.
Sorry, I leave stuff in.
No,
my
I'm not
office.
complaining. It's like, what am I gonna?
You thought that. That's it. That's it. It's
If you're getting up, will you get my computer plug?
I'm in danger.
Anyway.
Give me the water, you hoe!
Everybody but Hawk knows what's going on.
What? 15's not that bad.
No, it's not, but she's probably camouflaged a little bit. Or she rolled a 16 for her stealth.
But how could I be distracted when my harem's behind me?
You feel their eyes on your ass.
True.
Well, you see what happened was that Eulifia stumbled coming through, which made Nyland trip over her, and suddenly there are two bodies up against your back.
Touching your butt.
Pretty sure that's exactly how tall Eulifia is, too.
Right into the booty.
Face first, right into the crack.
Alright. You guys will see up at the distance, maybe 5-10 feet away, there is a billowing cape up ahead.
How far?
Like 10 feet-ish?
Oh
God.
You don't want to do that.
I know.
Ah.
Does it look like there's a person in this cape, or is it just like on a branch, and it's just going like this?
Well, you don't know because you're concerned about the pressure in your butt.
Yeah.
Curtis won't question it. He'll go to approach the cape and see if there's a thing.
I just right around it, like circling it. Just kind of spring the light. 4 dull, silver purple lights will spring up around her and start kind of like jostling up and down in a circle around her.
You'll hear cussing up ahead of you.
So start slowly moving in.
It really
towards
should
her.
have been like red and blue lights. Just saying.
Look, I don't want to make her think the Popo is here.
It's dancing lights.
Dancing lights.
Oh, okay.
Cantrip.
I'd like to roll up a new character now because I can't play Hawk anymore.
Why? Why? Because you got somebody's nose buried in your crack?
Please just keep talking in a different direction away from me for the rest of your life.
So, Curtis, you head up to the billowing cape.
Yep.
I'm walking up at this point. There's no point in that. I'd let her know that she was fucking caught.
As you approach, she'll turn around and stare down at you, and for the most part, she looks like Nixie. The black hair, pale face. But she's got an eye patch on. Definitely didn't have that last time you saw her.
God damn it, she became a pirate. Curtis, you're a bad influence on her.
What happened?
Wait, is it like a makeshift eye patch or is it like legit?
I want to say it's kind of like off of the
It's a bandage
the
over the...
perverted butler anime.
Ha 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 ha. I know, Black Butler.
Yeah.
That's
So,
it, yeah,
so she's got a CL style eye patch.
Mm-hmm.
So this is it's been a while.
As Hawk approaches, can I roll like a medicine to see?
Is she gonna let you get all up in her business to do
Wait
that?
a second. First, Curtis, was that in character?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fucking damn it! I told you guys not to get in my business.
Well,
Can't
technically,
believe
you're in our business.
She'll just shoot you the iciest glare.
Really? You thought that you could just get away and I wouldn't look for you?
Wasn't
That's
about
what
getting
friends
away.
do.
And what friends do is keep their friends safe. You're not safe here.
I mean, if we're not safe, you're not safe, and it's also a friend's duty to get their friends out of danger, so...
Hey, pervert, you're not my friend. Shut up.
I'm saying him! I'm his... Look, I'm his friend. He was going to go running off into God knows where, in what knows direction. That would put him in danger. It's my responsibility as his friend to keep him out of danger, and he's headed towards you, and it's less dangerous to bring him to you than it is to have him wandering around.
Hawk's just
I'm a good friend.
walk through them
Isn't that right, Shaden?
to get a better look.
He is just staring in absolute confusion at all the yelling.
I had to choose the second worst person I could have asked that question to, by the way. The worst would have been Nyland.
I was gonna say.
Anyway, Hawk, what were you saying?
Hawk's going to move in closer to get a better look at the eye.
As you get close, she gets a big step away from you. She's
Hello.
eyeing you like she might stab you in the throat.
She's not a people person.
Hello, my name's Hawk. I'm a book person. Now let me look at your eye.
I don't need you to take a look at my eye. I don't know who you are.
This is Remy's brother.
Hello.
I know it's really hard to tell, but
She'll look around until she finds Remy not far behind you, kind of blank look. God, how'd you keep that one around you?
you know, it's a mystery to me, but I don't question it.
No.
Well, hello, Remy's brother.
Hawk.
Like the bird.
Are you guys gonna leave soon?
Not until you let me look at that
n-
eye of yours.
Okay, he might leave you alone after that. Me, no. You're stuck with me for a little while.
She'll turn her glare onto Curtis.
He just shrugs. Yeah.
Why'd you bring?
Where?
Why'd you
Why'd
bring
I
them
bring-
into this?
Because I stumbled upon them in town and they offered to help and had the means to get me.
Because we're good friends.
Well, looks like I'm not getting rid of you guys.
Nope.
Why doesn't anybody listen to me ever?
You know, to be fair, you've already helped us out quite a bit. Like I said, you know, fucking Twitter and their character limits, but
What?
What?
we're looking for Vamir as well. So we were probably gonna run into you eventually
Why are you looking for Vamir?
That's
because
a
he's
fun
got some
story.
splaining to do.
Looks to Curtis. What are they looking for Vegmir for?
Well, because the stuff in the dungeon, and then the one over there with the white hair is his sister.
Looks at Tukey.
This is Tukey. She's amazing.
She just kind of waves.
Shaden will take a possessive step towards you.
This is Shaden. She's pretty cool too.
I remember that bitch. She was playing with the dragon on the beach.
And I'm hot.
Wait, what?
Can I look at that eye real quick?
Idris.
Well, yeah.
That's how we met Shaden.
Oh yeah. You know, things have been such a blur. I forgot how we met.
I remember. Because I take notes, even on my own games.
Look, it's less important how we met and just how close we are now.
That's a lie.
Shut up. Shut up, Hawk.
Alright, well, you guys are here. What are you planning to do? Besides harass me about my eye.
Can I just roll? To see
Yeah,
what
he
you
did.
do?
He did ask. How did that happen?
It happened by the dragon. Any more questions?
You got a couple. Is the dragon still around?
Well, he promised to keep eyes on me, so sure, probably.
Cool. So was that like he attacked and you got the eye lost, or did he like reach his grubby little claws in and take it?
It's a lot of questions, pervert.
If your eye's still
Look,
intact, then
I'm
we
not
can
half
heal
the
you.
pervert he is, so it's fine.
Well, at least he knows how to play doctor. It's a
I
little
can
less
heal you.
boring.
I am an excellent surgeon.
Look, I have no interest in playing around with you.
Well, that's fine. So let's get down to brass tacks. Why are you looking for him?
Look, Hawk, was it? Birdie boy? You don't have to worry about my eye. It's not something medicine can fix.
He's got magic.
Wonderful. So do
Magic and books.
Books are pretty magical.
They are.
I'm versed in healing.
So you just don't know what to do? Did he replace it with like an onyx or something? Like, do you have a glass eye now that has like a little 8-ball and a smiley face on it?
God, you got more annoying. How the hell did you get more annoying?
I think
It's because I've got friends who think I'm funny.
that's not
Looks
really
at
true.
Hawk.
Oh, no, not him. He thinks I'm annoying as fuck. No, her. By the way, Nixie, Avera, Nixie.
Stares up at Avera.
This is, okay, you know Remy, okay, this is Eulifia. She's adorable. This is Nylan. He doesn't like me. You'll two get along fine. And this is Kitsune Miku. She is kind of adorable and... yeah.
Terrified.
They are adorable.
She is. They are.
He's talking about Nylan and
I didn't say Nylan was adorable. I said he didn't like me so that the two of them would get along.
I know, but you still said that Eulifia was adorable.
Oh, she absolutely is. She's fucking precious. Look at her.
And he's linking it to both of them!
Okay.
Pay attention for more than a second!
Curtis, did you have to bring the whole goddamn circle?
Ooh, something shiny.
Like I said, they had the means to get me here.
Well, I wish they hadn't. You're just getting you're getting in the middle of things.
Oh, believe me, we are already in the middle without you at all.
Yeah, well, if I wanted you guys in the middle of this business, I would have seeked you out, now wouldn't I?
No, you wouldn't have. You don't like me.
Well,
at
you
least
should
seek
have.
out Curtis.
You should have told me. I'm your friend. I'm not gonna let you face this shit on.
You were safer in Rolken.
He just kind of smirks at her. My
You
safe.
see her. Go ahead.
That was it. My safety, as in like really. the like hardest to kill one here. Well, used to be it.
I know, now there's Tukey.
You'll see her expression soften with amusement, though there's still annoyance in her eyes. Well, are we just going to talk on this mountainside or what?
For the time being, we still need a direction and why you're looking for the dude.
Because I was blackmailed to find him.
By the dragon.
Guess blackmailed isn't the right word. I was bribed to find him.
By the dragon.
Yes, by the dragon, who took me from Curtis. Sure, he's told you about that whole kerfuddle?
Just that you were taken by a green dragon.
Yeah.
So, is the eye collateral? Like, if you do this, will he give it back?
She'll sigh.
I just want to know what he's got over you.
Wait, what does the dragon want with my brother?
She
Well,
looks to Tukey.
Doesn't your brother work for the dragon? That's what I understood.
No, he worked for the other guy and was on the run last we knew.
Oh yeah, he worked for the asshole that you used to work for.
Avera shrugs. Yeah, that's right. Remember you guys came busting into my happy little home?
Your sisters drug us there, tried to murder us in our party.
Murdering was gonna be later. There was gonna be a good time and drinks, and you just didn't let it happen.
Well, no, she just tried to murder. No, your sisters tried to up and murder us.
I would like to point out it wasn't just the sisters.
Avera smiles. Well, you know, if I would have gone against Master's orders... She'll shrug. Why bring up the past anyway?
Well,
I
no,
hope you guys
no.
still a boat.
Well, no. This isn't anything against you, Avera. I'm just saying, as I thought the Green Dragon was hunting down, that Vamir was working for the dragon.
No, he was working for my previous master. That's why you found his sending stone there. The dragon, I don't know how he got wrapped up in all of this, honestly. I know it's something to do with the dark chick over there, but that's about it. Did you just pat Shaden on the head?
No, I just patted open air.
Okay.
It's just basically where I assume Ivali to be.
Ah, okay. No.
She
not
said
that
dark
dark.
chick.
Well,
I'm thinking
Shaden
Dro.
is shades of gray.
Now, if she said gray chick, that would be different. But dark chick, I think Ivali.
Nixie is just watching all of you just openly annoyed with how confuddled this whole thing is.
Oh, we're actually relatively with it right now, believe it or not.
You should have seen him a couple days ago. He was about to lose it.
Oh yeah, This is me on my first real good day in about a week and a half. I was in a right state.
It was only a week and a half.
It felt like longer.
It was longer.
You actually slept.
That's true. Next time you should just allow me to cast sleep on you.
Yeah, no. I'm not having you Bill Cosby me.
Alright,
Who
so
is Bill Cosby?
you ran into Curtis on your way to find Vamir, who is working for some demon lord, but is now being chased down by this dragon that I am being enforced to work with.
Again, I kind of have to question what he's got over you, so that maybe we could kind of work with that.
She'll lift her hand and drop her hood and then peel off the eye patch, and you will see that there's indeed still an eye there, but the color has been completely taken out of it, while the other eye is still the emerald green.
So can he see us through that, or
No.
he just took the sight from one of your eyes as collateral?
No, he took the other half of my soul.
Well, I might be able to restore your sight, but your soul is a bit messier than what I can do.
Okay, well, we'll just add this to the list of his war crimes when we kick his ass.
He says he'll tell me where it is once I find Vamir. So I'm finding Vamir, getting the other half of my soul back because it's kind of a hindrance to be disconnected like that.
Option 2, we beat it up.
You know, I'm with Tukey on this.
Wasn't Tukey, but cool.
I'm still with Tukey on this because I know Tukey agrees with you.
Well, Tukey's
Sit
with
down.
Curtis on
Storm.
this, so
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, it's like, yep.
Hawk's just gonna kind of shift his eyes as he didn't get any answer. He's going to reach over and poke her in the shoulder.
Did you just poke Nixie?
I did.
With lesser restoration. I mean, blinded is a condition.
She's not blinded.
Took the sight from it.
It's just a symbolism of the fact that she's a Kalistar and half of her soul has been removed. The soul within her soul. I'm not
Bounded
quite
soul.
sure how to explain that.
Oh well, it's worth a try.
Good effort. I'm a little bitter. Lesser restoration hasn't been working out too well for me lately. But, you know.
Yeah. Unfortunate how things aren't solved with one spell.
Look, I had to invest time and money into getting that. Thank you. It's not just simple. It's me adding to my toolbox. But regardless. Okay, so... Yeah. I'm pretty sure that keeps him at about the same level of dickishness that I expected out of him. Why don't you ask Shaden how much he thinks that you're going to get that back when you complete your task?
She'll look at Shaden. Well, that depends what mood he's in. I didn't finish anything for him. Shaden will give you a pointed look.
How does she smell by chance?
She smells like a campfire.
She's relatively calm right now.
it's lovely. Tukey adores it.
Oh, it's so adorable.
Now, when she's feeling particularly lovey, does she go mesquite?
Yes.
When she's feeling totally aggro, she smokes like sage just to try and calm her down. I don't know. It's all guesswork at this point. I don't research it like Hawk does.
Oh, Hawk has notes.
But, yeah. So... I don't personally think you're getting your soul back because from what I understand of this asshole dragon is that he collects people and uses them. I mean, that's kind of on par for green dragons, but just that FYI, he's probably not going to let you go, especially if you succeed, because then he can use you for other things.
Well, that crossed my mind, but I'm a little desperate here.
Well, I can understand that. And, real talk, I get it. You're in a bad spot right now. You have had something very personal taken from you. I feel for you on that one.
Awesome to the beginning.
We're gonna make this right for you. We've got history. You don't like me, but that's fine. We're gonna make this right for you. We'll figure that out. We're gonna find Vamir. You're not turning him in. Because we've got things we've got to talk with him about. And, yeah, then we can all go as a happy little group and kick this green dragon's shit in.
That's if Feymir's master doesn't find us first.
Oh, we're gonna kick his shit in too. Tukey's already put that one on the schedule, isn't that right, Tuke?
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, you should have seen her tell that guy the fuck off. It was glorious.
Nixie will just kind of study this goth little princess with confusion.
She is a princess, isn't she?
Yeah, like the goth princess of spores.
I'm waiting for this Disney movie.
The dreary forest of wonderful. The dark and
I don't
misty
like you
night.
showing up. He said you'd show up, and it's not what I needed for him to be right about something.
Well, that's because that green dragon. I don't even know what the hell his name is. I didn't bother to ask. Anyway, the green dragon. Yeah, he was already pissed with us.
Hawk's hand will just disappear into his bag as he's gonna pull out a book about dragons. Maybe he can find something.
I mean, or we could just ask Shaden. I'm pretty sure she would know the dragon's name, or at least a name that was given. But yeah, of course, he warned you about us. I'm wondering why. I have my suspicions as to why you were captured by the dragon. It might be directly because of your connection with our group, specifically through me at this point.
Well, he didn't say anything about that, and it wasn't really a warning that you'd show up. He just said when you showed up. And she'll reach into the back of her outfit and pull out a small envelope. He said to give you this.
Oh, fucking ominous. Is it addressed to me or Shaden?
It's addressed to you.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if I should be offended for you or not, Shaden, that it was addressed to me.
Look, I just want his paws off, Tukey. I don't care where he addresses his letters.
Okay, let's see what this is all about. This is going to be an interesting read.
So you're taking the...
I'm going to detect magic on it first.
There is no magic on it.
You know, just in case. All right, what's it? What does the letter say?
You'll open it, and there is just a short scrawl across
Psych,
the page.
dickwad!
Oh, you're so getting pranked from here on till oblivion, man. I've got sending and the will to be annoying with it.
You will find a. The note says, "You take one of mine, and I will take all of yours."
Well, that's hardly fair. Well, that's ominous.
Hawk will gesture for himself to read it.
Oh no, I read it out loud to
Oh, you
people.
read it out
Yeah.
loud? Okay.
While you're doing that, Nixie will put the eye patch back on and flip her hood back up.
Chuki will hold on tightly to Shay.
Yeah, Shaden's gonna hold you tight back.
Hawk will give a gesture, a look over to Nylan and Yolithia, and just think about the in-between stuff. Well, that's quite the threat, but we've seen worse.
I'm honestly, you know, he's a big green dragon. He's probably kind of. I'm not saying that he's gonna be a pushover, but I think we got this.
We took on the valley, didn't we?
I mean,
Still waiting for that little nip flick in the ear.
nah, she's resting, man. She's.
That's out of character.
Hmm.
Waiting for her to just be like, shut up!
Villy is a half-dead, undead person right now.
She's sleepy. She's in a little pocket in my coat.
I do be focus.
Oh no.
Just one of Kyokyo's grudges comes out.
She's the grudge chick. She just comes out of the back of my hair. It's like, okay, that is a tingle that I didn't expect. Fuck. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be a task, but we're gonna teach this asshole a lesson.
Well, I'd like to just find this Vamir guy and find out why the dragon's looking for him in the first place.
Oh, we know.
What do you know?
Bunch of overpowered bullshit people looking for bullshit thing. Fighting, squabbling over it with each other, because everybody's gonna have the shiniest little thing.
Don't tell me you guys have been looking for that treasure since I left you.
No, we haven't been doing any looking at all, actually.
Hawk will just shake his head yes.
No, we haven't been looking for it. We just keep getting involved with people who are looking for it, and they keep pissing us off.
And then we get little jigsaw puzzles, and it tries to eat us.
Oh, Hawk was betrayed. It's so sad.
And then the bitch is like, drop your pants, we're in the alley. Woo-hoo!
Was that her sister?
No. What?
I was pointing to Avera. did that happen? Was that her sister that did that for you?
No, it was, oh gosh, what was her name? Patrick, what was her name?
I don't remember their names, but it's the twin.
The twins, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
In the middle of a library. How disrespectful.
I've done worse things in the library.
That is so surprising.
I talked above a whisper. I hear there's a cardinal sin in the library.
Why don't you just look at the different part of the room that's not at me?
Because I'm talking to you. So, how close did you think we were?
Is it though?
How close do you think I was to what?
How close do you think you are to catching up with Vamir?
She'll pull out another piece of paper and unfold it, and this time it's a gruffly drawn map. Well, in between these two mountain ranges, I'm told there is a secret of sorts and place of keeping, and he's being kept.
Do you know who by?
I wasn't told that. I was told that it was going to be dangerous and that I was to get in and out without being noticed.
God, this dragon's a dick and slightly incompetent. It's not even telling you what to even have to expect.
Well, figured I could probably squeeze in and out pretty quickly and drag the asshole with me. But seeing as you guys are here, guess I'm more prepared for whatever the hell's gonna go on.
Everything's better with a friend.
Hawk just puts his hand over his forehead.
What rough time of day is it? Night is it?
Yeah, it's probably just past twilight.
All right. Let's find ourselves a little bit of a outcropping, and we'll pack it in for the night.
All right, so that is where we're going to leave it and jump back into forms. As I've got a bit of prep to doing, as you guys are
Jailbreak!
all headed in the direction I wanted you to be headed. So
We have added 2 to our army.
doesn't mean they're usable, but yes, you've added 2 to your army.
Look, if there's a deployment limit, that's fine. I just need to finish the mobile HQ. And yes, I said that with a H.
Yeah.
How much longer do you got on that anyway?
If I pull through tonight with some serious help, actually, if I pull in every spellcaster to pull in, not an all-nighter, but if I pull in every spellcaster who's got a 5th level slot, we can get this done tonight. This is the push. It would take a little more time if I was doing it on my own, but
For what?
to this glorious key. We are enchanting a key.
That's right. Okay.
You're kind of surrounded by spellcasters
I
besides
know.
Curtis.
I think literally Curtis and Remy are probably the only 2 people who can't help.
Miku.
No, Miku's not class. She's got her race spells, but they're not going to be helpful for what you're doing.
No. Okay, so 3
But we
people.
have Nylan, we have Elifia, Hawk, Tuki, Shaden, Gowan, Avera,
Vera does have spellcasting ability, but not up to 5th level.
and Nixie.
And I'm going to assume.
And Nylan might not have 5th level at this point if he's an artificer.
I'd have to look at his character sheet again, and unfortunately, I never got my computer plugged.
I think
Don't
fifth
worry.
level-
The look
I
I
think
just
fifth
got.
level is where they cap out, so I would assume like 17th or something is when he would get those. Like somewhere up there.
Alright, well, we can.
But basically, if I have all the spellcasters dump spells in, we can have it done tonight.
What's an interesting idea, and I'm sorry to bring this up just randomly now, is now Nylan can technically double class as a knowledge cleric.
He doesn't want to.
Ta-da!
He's a man of science.
Shut up!
Anyway, we'll pick it up in forms because some of us get the unfortunate events of working tomorrow.
In the morning.
In the
Fucking
morning.
hell.
After one day off.
Fucking hell. But
Alright. Thank you. It was fun.
Thank you for role-playing 2 people. I appreciate you and putting up with my shittery. I'm sorry.
You're
Hmm.
doing great at
Is-
switching between Tuki and Curtis, so good job.
You did great.
That's a hard thing to do.
it's fun, but yeah, it is hard.
Given I would not be able to.
So yeah, that was a good level, a good lot of bit of fun. I enjoyed this. Fuck yeah, got fucking jailbreak going on here. This is gonna be nice.
You made Hawk
That sounds
blush
fun.
like
Does sound
4
fun.
times.
I'm
What-
really excited for what you guys are gonna have to deal with.
I am excited because this is sounding like it's gonna be kind of a puzzle dungeon, and puzzle dungeons sound fun.
It's gonna be a dungeon, that's for sure.
Tactical stealth espionage action.
Probably gonna be about the same as the manor, just worse.
And we
I'm
do
kind
have our
of-
deployment people.
I'm kind of looking forward to doing a combat of some form because I can be a druid and a barbarian. That's kind of awesome.
Well, I'm glad you're looking forward to playing more of Curtis for a little bit. I'll leave that up to your discretion, though.
If not, he can just stay in my pocket.
Yeah, he can stay in your pocket.
Like, I can hide people in my pocket. This is gonna be great.
Is that a new feature?
It,
Spell?
it will be at the end of this. At the end of this thing here.
I guess need to talk to you about something then.
All right. So, great seeing y'all. Have fun with how things are going. Tomorrow, if things don't completely explode or anything, we will be back roughly 8-ish mountain at this point because of extra worky type things. And we will be with the understudies.
Yay!
Finally!
So is that going to be like concentrated only Scotty on that one? Because that sounds like a long trip.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
You might, your part might be really short. Depending on how you do things.
That terrifies me.
I
It
mean,
should.
Scotty's lost in the mountains right now, I'm sure, so... We may never get to her part. She might die out there.
It's
all
just
alone.
it's a distinctly non-zero a non-zero chance there. All right, so everyone take care. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Have fun.